So today, as you can see, it's raining a lot. We're actually collecting water on the side of the car, and we just found shelter somewhere where it's like not windy and where we could set up the awning to last for the day, because it looks like it's gonna rain the whole day. So today I was thinking filming something a little bit more different because we are basically stuck here. So I just want to show you what we do like when we are super stuck somewhere in this self-isolation situation. Show you what we eat, show you how we feel. I'm most likely gonna be very cold, that's why I already put my beanie on, and I bought yesterday a hot water bottle. So I'll boil that very quickly to keep it warm, and I'll show you what we get for breakfast. So the good thing about collecting the water from the rain straight like that is you can actually use it for your dishes, so then you don't have to use fresh water and you can keep it for drinking.
Morning guys, it is a pretty miserable day today, so Ange would like to film a what we eat in a day video. So this morning we've already had coffee and 3 ginger nut cookies each, which we have every morning. And now I've just done a little bit of admin work. So I finished editing a article I wrote for Executive Style magazine, which I did a while ago. And I just did a little bit of work for some online clients, PT, fitness work. Now I'm gonna have brekkie. This is what I normally have every single day, will be 2 or 3 eggs, half a can of fiery Mexican beans because they're delicious. I'll probably munch on some sultanas because I'm hungry right now, and I will have 1 English muffin chopped in half to put the beans on. So once that's all done, I'll fill. Perfection. Tea towel. Alright, and there is the finished product. 3 eggs today and half a can of beans on an English muffin. Pretty simple.
So usually Chris and I, we don't eat the same thing. On the morning actually we do, because I tend to have like eggs every morning. I'm more like a savory meal person to start a day with. But we went grocery shopping yesterday, and I thought I will try to plan some different breakfast, lunch and dinner for this week so that I don't get sick of the food I eat. So this morning I'm gonna get a bit more creative. I'll make a tofu scramble with some Mexican beans, some spinach and some English muffin with avocado. So I'll show you how I make that. Okay, so I've prepared all my ingredients on the kitchen bench. So I took roughly that size of tofu. That should last maybe for 2 serves. I'm gonna make it a little bit more. I haven't done that recipe for like a very long time. I actually don't really follow recipe or anything. I kind of like just think about ingredients I can put together, and usually it just comes out well. I like to cook. So I just basically take the tofu block like so, and I just put it in my hand and just do like kind of like a scramble texture basically. Takes a bit of time, but that's all right. We've got plenty of time. I'm not in a rush. So looking at the quantity I've got already in the pan, I think I'll stop here because I think that's enough. So it's actually a half a serve. We'll keep the rest for tomorrow morning. So I'll put that back in my Tupperware. I've got some leftovers of Mexican beans from yesterday, so again I'll use half of it just to give a bit of taste. I'll start the gas on. Good. So pretty high. So I'll add as well some smoked paprika. And now just wait that cooks. And we'll see the finishing result soon. The tofu is looking nice and crispy now, so I've added some spinach on top. Just gonna wait a little bit for that to... How do you say when the spinach gets a little bit... yeah, but there's another adjective. How do you say it? Like...
Smushed. Soft, soggy.
Chris doesn't like cooked spinach. I don't want them to get mushy, but I want them to get cooked. I've got no idea how to say in English, so I'm sure you understand what I mean. And then I'm just putting as well 2 English muffins to grill a little bit, and I'll just put some avocado on top, and that would be the finishing product. And here we go, the finishing product. So I've mashed half an avocado on the grilled English muffin, and we've got that tofu scramble here. I usually have some wraps in the morning, so I thought that English muffin would be a good change. Chris on this occasion inspired me to change a little bit, so I'm sure it will taste delicious. So Chris is having some cheeky snacks that he doesn't show you. So me, I'm not having any snack at this stage. I usually don't really snack much in the morning. I snack more in the afternoon.
Depends what we're doing.
What?
Depends what we're doing, whether I snack or not.
So me, I'm getting a bit cold, so I'm gonna use my warm water bottle for the first time. So I'm just gonna boil the water. I've got no idea how much water to use. What is tricky as well on a day like today is that obviously we don't have any sun on our solar panel. So we don't have much juice to charge our appliances, so computers and like phone. So we charged everything yesterday when on the drive to town, but my computer is already flat because Adobe Premiere Pro is taking so much battery life, and I've just edited a bit of the next video. Chris got still some battery to do his game.
No, not really.
It's gonna be a long day, so I'm gonna make us as well our second coffee for the day. We usually have 2, but I think today we'll have 3, just to get, you know, time going, and it's pretty cold as well, and why not? So it's almost 1 p.m. now, so I'm starting to get quite hungry. So usually I have kind of like a cold salad or wrap or something, but because today it's a bit cold, I'm more for like something a bit warmer, like something cooked. So I'm gonna make like a kind of like a warm tabbouleh salad kind of thing. So I've got some couscous that I'm gonna add with some boiled eggs, tomato, cucumber, and some hummus. So I'm just gonna start with that and show you the result. So the good thing about this like dry couscous mix, they're already flavored, so it's pretty handy, especially when you're on the road where you don't have much space to carry all of the spices, and it cooks super fast. So I just added like a little bit of water, just leave it like a few minutes, and it will be basically ready. I'll probably have to serve with that so it can last for my lunch for tomorrow. So in the meantime, while this cooks, I just cut a little bit of Lebanese cucumber here, and some tomato, and I'm just gonna boil maybe 4 eggs so I can have as well 2 for tomorrow. And here we go, finishing results. I like my eggs a little bit soft, but it's just so annoying to have to peel them. It's just like one thing I really hate. Usually that's why I've got them like fried or anything like that, to avoid to have to peel them. But yeah, I did the one for tomorrow as well, so 2.5 for today, 2.5 tomorrow, and this is my lunch for today.
Late lunch because we've been doing some work on the computer. Already roast chicken that I had yesterday for dinner on sandwich with some spinach, tomato, mayo, and a little bit of tomato sauce.
So it's around 3 p.m. now, so I'm gonna have a quick little snack. So I usually snack on something sweet at that time of the day. So today I'm gonna have some cotton candy grapes. These ones are so good. I usually don't like just normal grapes, but this is like delicious. If you haven't tried it, do me a favor and buy some. And I'm just gonna have as well just like some almonds, walnuts, and some dark chocolate. So that would be my little afternoon snack.
So dinner isn't too exciting, guys. I'm just reheating My dinner that I made a couple of nights ago, just some penne pasta with chicken and just a little bit of Woolworths pasta sauce. So yeah, I normally try and make most of my dinners last 2 meals. If I don't have it for lunch the next day, I have it for dinner the next day. But it's all about just keeping it boring and simple. But this tastes good, fills me up, and it's relatively healthy. So there's the finished product. Bit of penne chicken pasta, like a spag bowl kind of a thing. Philosophy behind most of my dinners is just to make it simple and pretty large to fill me up. And yeah, here's what it is.
So now it's my time to make dinner. So in Western Australia here, the sun goes down quite early. So around like 5:30 p.m, 6 p.m, it's getting quite dark. So we usually try to cook and eat before that. Otherwise we get eaten alive by mosquitoes. So it's definitely not an enjoyable experience. So when it's cold weather like that, I do like to have soups. Most soups are very high in salt and sodium. So I try to have a look at like a little bit healthier version. And I came across like this one from Continental, like it's a new range I think, which is a bit like reduced salt as well. It's just a dry mix, so you just have to mix that with water. I would love to make my own soup, but obviously that's not really possible on the road. And because that doesn't fill me up by itself, I usually add things to it. So tonight I'll have some chickpeas, and I've got as well some Indian rice. I quite like obviously to have this pack of rice already cooked. It's very handy, very quick and fast. So I'll start to cook now and I'll show you the product. So this is the kind of like size bowls that we've got. So clearly it's not all gonna fit. So I'm taking these salad bowls for my soup. It's clearly oversized, but I don't have anything else, so it is what it is. So I just pour the mixture of the soup in there. So the soup, just to let you know the flavor, you probably can't see it. Pumpkin soup with chas as well, some legumes and some pea protein, some chia seeds. So yeah, it's pretty healthy, like ingredients, and I'm sure it's gonna taste good. I tried another one, like a coconut version of it, which was quite nice last night. So this is what it looks like. So just like, it doesn't look like much, like clearly. That's why I need some ingredients to bulk it up. So I won't put yet the chickpeas and the rice. I'll just got some water to boil, like around 250 ml, and just put that in the bowl. Okay, so this is what it looks like once I've poured the water and stirred the powder. So it's quite like, you know, thicker, and it's pretty good like portion. So now I'm just adding everything to it. Oh, it's hot. So I don't really mind about adding like a bit of like cold chickpeas and the rice, because I really boiled that water. I didn't really pay attention. I think that's about half of it for both the rice and the chickpeas. Just gonna stir that once more. So it's like a soup slash like a curry. Just something comforting when it's cold, easy to make, and super fast. And that fills me up as well than just like a soup by itself. And I'll have dessert, of course. So I'll show you that after. I'll just have my soup, watch some YouTube.
Okay, don't know if you can see, but this is my last bit of food for the night. I've got some mixed muesli with a few canned peaches and some almond milk. That's about it.
And last meal for the day, some cereals. So I absolutely love cereals, any kind of cereal. I'm trying still to get some which are a little bit less sugar, and these ones are amazing. They still taste delicious. I'm gonna top that with some chia seeds and some cacao nibs for a bit of crunch, and some almond coconut milk. And that's it for the day. So it's the day after. It was raining again this morning, but it looks like it's clearing up now. So hopefully we can get everything to dry and then go towards the beach. Chris can go spearfishing and we can go back to like our normal activities, get everything charged. But we hope you liked the video. If you have any question about anything, just let us know. If you want to see anything, just let us know as well. And we'll see you next time.